In my opinion, Roadhog is the worst hero in Overwatch. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Aeriuss, and yes, I do think Roadhog is one of the worst heroes, if not the worst hero, in the game at its current state. Now, Roadhog went through a recent update which increased his magazine size, increased his fire rate, and it decreased the overall damage that his gun does per shot. Now, I've been playing with Roadhog a little bit over the past couple of days, and honestly, I can't play the new Roadhog, to be honest. I mean, you'll see in this gameplay. This gameplay isn't too good because I just got on for a game and to play Roadhog, get footage for this video, and I just could not play the new Roadhog. Compared to the old Roadhog, you might say, what's different and how is he the worst hero in the game? Well, one of the things about Roadhog that made him so strong in the previous update, or the previous meta, was that he could pretty much pick off any target in the game or hook them into the team, which would in turn kill whoever he picked in. Nowadays, Roadhog is doing a lot less damage, and he rarely can one-shot targets when he hooks them. Now, in this gameplay, you'll see a couple of times where in the previous meta, Roadhog would have killed the target, but they get away with a little health and get either healed by their healers or they just run away because Roadhog's little range, little damage, and overall just inaccessibility to kill the target. With Roadhog's kit, you used to be able to get a pick and sort of lead into the fight. And now in this new meta, Roadhog, he can no longer do that. And I think that was half of his kit. Roadhog was pretty much, as he says, a one-man apocalypse. And now he's sort of a two-man apocalypse, He gets him in, he pulls him in with his hook, and he can't one-shot him. So they either get away and get healed, or a teammate of yours helps you because your range is so little that you cannot finish off any targets you hook. So, when I say that Roadhog is the worst hero in the game, it may, some people are like, oh no, Hanzo's worse, Bastion's worse, Torbjorn, who plays him? But when we're talking about this, I'm theoretically saying if we put everybody, like the best players in the world, you could play Hanzo to his best of his abilities, Roadhog to his best of abilities, and Torbjorn to the best of his abilities, right? We'll say those three heroes, right? Even though Hanzo's really strong in this meta if you know how to play him. So we'll say Symmetra, right? Symmetra's been getting a lot of random bullshit for being a bad hero. So when we're looking at Torbjorn, Symmetra, and Roadhog, right? We have the best players in the world playing these heroes. Roadhog will be on the bottom of those heroes just because he has so little ability to play the role he needs to be that he is he's just not an asset to the team. He's just a bad pick in general. Okay, so let's look at Hanzo's role on the team. Hanzo's role on the team, him being a defense hero, is to be able to pick off the squishies, do high amounts of damage, and just hold off choke points or push choke points depending on if he's on offense or defense, right? With his scatter arrow, he can easily pick off a Tracer, a Widowmaker, any squishy. He can easily pick off a really, really good Hanzo player will always get picks with his scatter arrows, right? And then Symmetra. Symmetra's ability to place down turrets and teleporters and shield generators makes her an amazing asset to the team because she can, hold off chokes with her turrets, teleport the team back to the choke so they can defend longer, and set up shield generators to give her team more health. So both of these heroes can perform their tasks well, right? In the meta right now, both of them have the abilities and the tweaks throughout multiple patches where now they're usable and they can perform their intended role for the team. With Roadhog, however, he can no longer perform his role as getting a pick and pushing the choke in a big team fight, right? Roadhog used to be able to get a pick on a Tracer or any squishy in that sense, and you could push the fight and probably win the fight if you had good teammates that could pick off the rest of the enemies with the momentum that you had from the first kill. And now that Roadhog no longer has that ability to get a pick and push with the team fight, and he cannot perform his job, I say that Roadhog is the worst pick in the game, depending on certain situations. Now, some may argue that, people are going to learn how to play this new Roadhog, and he's still going to be good, but he no longer performs the original role that he was supposed to, which was the one-man apocalypse. He heals himself. He's a healer. He's a DPS. He's a tank, all in one hero. And now he's sort of just a big health healer on the field, right? Can't do very much, especially without his hook. And without Roadhog's hook, he's pretty much useless unless, they're right in your face and they're low health. Then you could just left-click and just kill any squishy or whatever. But they have to be low health, and that's if you don't have your hook, right? And that's very, very little, rarely you will see a low target in front of you when you don't have your hook up, and you'll kill them with the new Roadhog due to his low damage. It's kind of sad, but Roadhog is no longer a valid pick if you want to, pick off enemies and get into a big team fight. Alright, so now we're going to look at the new Roadhog changes against training bots. Alright, so in that instance, the bot died instantly to the Roadhog, but that's going to happen very rarely. Now look at this bot. When I hook that bot, I hit him once with my left click, and he just doesn't die. Now let's watch that again. When I hook the bot, I hit him with my left click, and look at his health. It goes down to nothing, and he's probably just going to get away, go get healed by his team, and just come back to the fight with full health, and the fight will be equal again, and you just wasted your hook and a shot of yours, and the fight continues to be 6v6 or whatever it was before without a pick, right? Unless one of your teammates comes along and hits, whatever squishy or tank or whatever, whoever you hooked, unless one of your teammates comes along and kills him, he's going to get away and get healed. Except for on the rare occasion when you actually can land another shot before they get away. Most heroes are just, most squishies and stuff are so mobile that Roadhog's range is just not enough to kill them. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video on the new Roadhog changes and how I think he is the worst hero to pick in Overwatch right now. If you guys have any other opinions, or if you disagree, or maybe you agree with what I'm saying in this video, be sure to discuss it in the comments, and I will definitely read all of those, and I'll try to reply to as many as I can. And as always, if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. It really does help me out, and if you share this video around, that's another way you can also support the channel. Anyways, that's going to be it for me today, guys. I have been Aeriuss, and yeah, let me know what you think of these new Roadhog changes. Do you like them? Do you dislike them? And I will catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye.